exciting player, isn't he? The right man has been taken off now, actually. But one to certainly follow.
Oh, without question, he's got plenty of potential within him. Even now, he can improve from this, and I think there'll be one or two clubs knocking on this manager's door for his services.
Well, a real treat in store for you. Coverage on EA Sports of the Premier League fixture. Chelsea, they'll be hosting Spurs.
Yeah, it's got a good feel about it, that one. Look forward to joining you in the gantry for it.
Well, when the transfer window is open, you know Manchester City will be looking, and this time they've done more than look. They bought.
Yeah, they were determined in their pursuit and certainly willing to spend around £30 million on what is a very talented player.
Taking on a couple of opponents now. And the defender is there to clear it. Mateo Kovacic. Contact. Well, this is a real shock. You can see it in the faces of the players, and you can hear it in the lack of noise, if you like, from the supporters.
Well, those fans can't even be bothered to give their players any stick at the moment. They're just stunned into silence.
Kovacic. Looking for goal now. They couldn't stop him the first time. They haven't stopped him the second time. And he's leading his team in the best possible way with 2 goals today. Well, this is what we love about football, a goal fest. And we're getting it in this game in abundance. The scorer will be very proud of this, but it won't mean too much in terms of the result, just a personal triumph for him.
I think so. The opposition really had stopped playing because they know that they've won the game.
Nearly. It's the post, not the back of the net. Rising to the challenge, got his head to it.
Well, he's normally better than that in the air.
Now James. With his skill, here's a chance to have a run at goal and take the opposition on. Delivered into the box. Dealt with the danger. Not their day, Chelsea, not by any means.
No, and the manager will be furious with this, I'm sure.
Looked so promising at the beginning, but came to naught. Now Lingard. Fernandez. Going forward with real purpose now. Emerson. Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Here's Antonio Rudiger. Mateo Kovacic. Now the countdown is to 10 minutes left. James. Time nearly up here. And just throw it forward a bit to their next game.
Well, Chelsea go up against Spurs. Can't think of one player out there who's actually done himself justice. They've been poor.
Here's Martial. Martial. And he's dealt with it. That dangerous moment. Kurtzuma. Conte. Kovacic. Here's Conte. Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Emerson. Here's Jorginho. James. There's only a minute to go. 2 more minutes to play, that of added time.
2 minutes of added time.
Substitution for Chelsea. Christian Pulisic. Taking on the opposition and the responsibility as well. And shoots! He's done well, and the goalkeeper very much on his game today. Corner's taken. That's frustrating to the coaches to see a corner there defended at the front post so easily. That is the final whistle. Martial onside. Going a bit too hard trying to force, treads it through. Played through is Martial. Martial in the clear. Got to keep his nerve. taken short. It's hit the post, can they... Now Anthony Martial. Pass threaded through. Martial!
Despised, contaminated, defeated, isolated. People look at you, a puzzle, not a clue, to be solved by only you, as if you were not real, as if you could not feel, as if they could not help. Extend a hand in well of information, a declaration. We get together sometimes, talk about how we used to get together sometimes. How we used to live together sometimes. Something positive sometimes. Can you tell me a decision's made? Our best plans laid to rest. Do we now take a test of our certainty? Of our certainty? Will that set us free?
And this is the scene here at the home of Galatasaray in Istanbul. I'm Derek Ray, here on the commentary position, joined by Lee Dixon to help me describe all the action. And we have knockout football in the cup with the first leg coming right up. It's Galatasaray taking on Manchester United.
Well, I do love my league football, but when I was a player, I looked forward to cup competitions. But that road to the final starts with games like this. It's going to be a cracker. Nerves as well. You don't want to get knocked out at this stage.
Options in the centre. And played in towards Falcao. And a half-baked clearance. Nzonzi. Onyekuru. Lemina. It looks promising. Here's Lemina. Well, he's outplayed and outthought him. Not a cross that will live long in the memory. Goal kick. Well, as a defender, you can't afford to take your eyes off Anthony Martial, even for a fleeting moment. In what way might he contribute in this match, Lee?
Well, he'll do well to beat his previous hat-trick, but the form he's in, I wouldn't put it past him.
And it's with Nzonzi now. Falcao. Beautifully weighted ball. And it is the opening goal of the contest.
Well, it was always going to be a tight game, but now all of a sudden one team ahead. Things have got to change on both sides.
The opening goal of the game then. That move looked as though it had genuine potential, but it's broken down. Lemina. Zarachi with it. Here's Lemina. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Schenner on the ball. It's with Seri. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Throw-ins given. Marcus Rashford. Anthony Martial. Rashford pulls it back. Here's Lemina. And let's join Alan McInally now, because I believe there's been a change to the scoreline in the Saint-Etienne game. Alan.
It's a goal for Saint-Etienne. 28 minutes played, 1-0.
Alan McInally with his finger on the pulse. Anthony Martial waiting to pounce. But he has just veered into an offside position this time. Really fine initial touch. Schenner on the ball. It's with Seri. Well, high marks for that pass. And a throw-in it's going to be. Henry Onyekuru. On and on he goes. And easy meat for the keeper, given that cross. Fred with it. Trailing as they are. What will be the thinking in the camp as you see it, Lee?
Well, this United side just needs to up the tempo a little bit in the second half. They've had some joy. The team's nearly clicking, but just not quite.
It is to be a throw-in. Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. Moore. Nzonzi. Zarachi has it. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Onyekuru. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Well, they did have the ball, but not anymore. And the whistle is sounded for... Underway in the second half, and work to do here for Manchester United. Jesse Lingard might want this. Not really the ideal clearance. An important interception. Marcus Rashford. Rashford. Crossing possibilities. Bruno Fernandes. Competence from... the keeper.
Yeah, concentration for goalkeepers. He was spot on there.
Over it comes. Insufficient guile from that corner. Keeper's ball. Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV, and Premier League action coming up.